Okay guys, so for this video I just want to talk about pain in training, okay? So first of all, no pain, no gain, I generally respond to with get the fuck out of my gym. I don't like that approach. I think I understand where they're coming from, but I just think it's it's just misinterpreted too badly, okay? So pain is a warning sign, right? Pain's the precursor to injury. If we pay attention to the warnings, then hopefully we don't get injured, all right? So we're gonna try and look at pain and we just break it out as simply as I possibly can, right? So I'm doing an exercise. I get joint pain, bad, okay? Stop doing that exercise, assess the situation, and very, very tentatively load it with like 10% of the weight that it can take, and then 20, if it manages 20, you go to 30, if it manages 30, go to 40, etc. Just what we're doing is we're just testing to see if there's an injury there or not. If there's pain on one rep of an exercise, and then any subsequent reps of that exercise, there's similar pain, stop. You're not doing that exercise. You're gonna leave it for at least a day or two. Very, very tentatively approach it, okay? Don't push through joint pain, all right? Similarly with sharp pain, you're doing an exercise and just from suddenly, all of a sudden, where you were under tension, it just comes out of nowhere, sharp, stop, okay? And assess, is this pain caused by some micro element of the movement, or is this an injury, all right? So we want to be very, very careful that we don't push through pain. That said, if the pain is in the center of a muscle, in the muscle belly, and it's not sharp, it's kind of just a reaction to the tension, that's not a bad thing. That's muscle growth, okay? So joint pain, bad. Muscle pain, meh, all right? Sharp pain, bad. Kind of a dull increase in tension, that's okay, all right? Now the last point then is, what about after I've trained? What if I'm still hurting after I've trained? There's one of two things. It's either an injury, bad, or it's DOMS, delayed onset muscular soreness. Now we don't get DOMS in the joints, right? We get it in the muscles, okay? So DOMS is actually a good thing in some ways. It may not feel like that, right? But what DOMS is let's say I do a load of squats today, and let's just say I max out on squats. I do more squats than I can possibly do, or with a heavier weight than I can possibly manage. Tomorrow, my ass is gonna hurt, okay? My quads are gonna hurt, and possibly my hamstrings too. All right, so I'm gonna have muscle pain in 1 to 3 of these areas. So what am I gonna do about that, right? So first of all, recognize what it is. It's the body's response to an unfamiliar stimulus or to more intensity than I've been used to. So this is a good thing. This is actually muscle growth. Now, it may not feel like a good thing at the time. So what can I do? So let's say I maxed out on squats yesterday and my ass is killing me. What am I going to do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is try and stretch it out a little bit, okay? Have a nice drink of water and just try and just loosen out. Get into the area and just move all the way around that area, just maximize the stretching, okay? The second thing that I can do is I can massage it, all right? So I got these hard rubber balls that I keep in the gym here, and we'll put them against the wall and rub against them and things like that, and it's a self-massage to get right into where you want to be, okay? If you can reach with your hands, massage with your hands, fantastic. And then the third thing you can do is hot bath with Epsom salts. If you can apply heat, okay? And the way that I think of all three of these methods is in terms of vasodilation. So I imagine the tubes for the blood flow, right? So if if there's pain, they're restricted and tight, but if I can open them up and I can increase the blood flow through the area, then the nutrients are gonna get in there, they're gonna repair the tissues, and it's all gonna ease, okay? And any inflammation is gonna come out. So vasodilation is caused by heat, by massage, and by stretching, all right? And then enough water in the system to make sure everything moves through. So that's pain in training. That's massive oversimplification, but that's what we're going to work with for now. Cheers, guys.